How should we start, sweetie? Maybe with one of the silly games we invented together. They meant nothing to anyone else, but everything to us. There was the time we pretended for half an hour that the ramp outside of a building was an elevator. You would press your finger to a brick. I would make a beeping noise. I would say, "Going down!" And you would run down the ramp, laughing. That was the whole game. It was enough. Or we're on the beach. You are 2 years old. You saw the beach once before, when you were 14 months. You did not enjoy it. The sun on your skin felt invasive. You shared your mother's aversion to direct sunlight. The sand moving beneath your feet and hands fascinated you at first, but quickly unnerved you. The ground had never stuck to you before, nor had it proven unreliable. The sea thundered. You wound up in my arms, squirming. Today you are older, and you are unafraid. You are wearing a polka-dot red cardigan over a striped green dress and a bright red hat, and in your left hand is a mango on a stick from the boardwalk vendor. I carry you out past the Coney Island pier. I take off my shoes and set you down with your small shoes on. You run out, mango stick held out carefully to your side. I walk after you. The ocean is enormous to you, and I sense the thrill of awe and fear little people feel when confronted with the world's vastness. You look up at me and I smile. I don't seem scared. My shoes are off, I point out. Would you like to take off yours? Your eyes go thoughtful, and then you nod. We walk up together to the mouth of the impossible ocean. The wet sand is cold. It's only May. Individual sand grains twinkle. Look, sweetie pie, a shell, I say, pointing to your feet. You reach down and scoop it up out of the wet sand. It is a fragment, something that fits between your tiny finger and thumb. There is a clump of sand at its point. You hold it up in my face, grinning, as I pretend to be disgusted. Ew. You laugh that throaty, snuffly, catching giggle of yours. The waves run closer, reaching us. For the only time in your life, you feel ocean water running over your toes. The brick fell from an 8th-story windowsill on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. Greta was sitting on a bench out front with her grandmother. The two of them were chatting about a play they had seen together the night before. It was a live-action version of the kids' show Chuggington, in which some talking train cars help their friend Coco get back on track after she derails. Coco got stuck, Greta exclaimed over and over. The moment seemed lodged in her brain, my mother-in-law told us later. She was struck by the simplicity of the predicament, the profundity of the call for help. Reporters interviewed the aide of the elderly woman who lived on the floor, the woman whose windowsill crumbled. Even in print, I recognized the sickened wonder in her voice, her newly dawning understanding of the malevolence and chaos of the world. It was like an evil force reached down.
We left our Easy Pass in the apartment. Stacy and I realized this only upon arriving at the mouth of the tunnel en route to the Weill Cornell ER. The gate fails to lift as we approach, and we almost plow through it. The man at the toll booth tries to reckon with us, incoherent and hysterical and blocking traffic. "Our daughter's been in a serious accident," Stacy yells to him. He peers behind us at the empty car seat, confused. "Where is she?" he demands. "She's with my mother," Stacy says. Cars honk as the pressure of the line builds behind us. "Please, she's in the hospital," I interject. "Please just let us go." He waves us on. "Just don't get in an accident," he calls into our window as the bar lifts. We'd received the phone call from Stacy's mother, Susan, only 20 minutes before. "Oh, Jayson, it's so horrible," she had said, her first words. The scenario she described was still sketchy. There had been 2 chunks of brick. There were paramedics on the scene. Susan was in the back of a second ambulance, and Greta was in the first, already en route to the hospital. Susan had been struck as well, in the legs. "Where is Greta?" I demanded. "She's up ahead," Susan said. "She's breathing on her own now. They told me she's breathing on her own."